Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, or Tank12, having to call me, I don't really care. Welcome back to World Tanks, where today playing the Byzantium C-45, and this is a very good game. This is one of those games that you want to have in World Tanks because they are really close. It's one of those games that is a real nail-biter, and I miss them. These nail-biter games, they have always been great, and that's one of the main reasons why we play World Tanks. Now the Byzantium C-45, probably a pretty overpowered vehicle if you play it right. Hopefully in this video I can show you guys how I play it, and that it does really do a lot of work if it can keep that big hull armor out of the way. Now this is sadly the reality of World Tanks. The hull down meta, as we all know, is not a very enjoyable one for most players because there's just not a lot of things you can do. And especially with the high explosive changes, you are not even able to do a little bit of damage, which is a bit sad. But today is not a sad video, it's not a sad topic. Today we're going to talk about the 10 years anniversary I missed on my YouTube channel for being around on YouTube for 10 years. This channel was created on, let me see, the 26th. Wait, I'm gonna go grab my phone, I'm gonna go to my channel, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly when this channel was created. But it was created in April 2012. I just had like some thoughts that I wanted to make a YouTube channel back then. 26th of April 2012, so I missed my anniversary by about 2 months. I knew that I missed it about a month ago, and I was like, damn, I really wanted to make a 10-year anniversary video, but unfortunately I missed it. Hopefully I can forgive myself, or you guys can forgive myself. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the journey of these last 10 years, because it's been quite a journey. This channel now has grown to 900 subscribers. First and foremost, I wanted to thank every single one of you guys and girls who has been with me on this journey, who has subscribed eventually at one point, maybe even left again at another point. It's been a real blast. Obviously, this channel was never supposed to be something of monetary value. It never was something that I planned that should be professionalized. I always had this in my mind as a fun little project that I could do after school, because I wanted to show off the game that is World Tanks, which I really enjoyed back in the days, and I still enjoy, but maybe not as much as at the early days, because obviously I think it kind of makes sense that when the game just came out, it was this super cool thing that I've never seen before. You could play it for free, you could play tanks, and there were like so many legendary vehicles in there that I knew from somewhere, like the Mouse, the Tiger 2 that we were fighting right there, the Tiger 1, the Panther tanks, the Shermans, like all different kinds of Shermans. I just didn't know back then that all of these vehicles were trash in the game. Turns out that mostly, if the vehicle is a legendary tank, they were not very good. Or if it was a historical vehicle, they were not very good in World Tanks. Sadly, because of reasons. And I've enjoyed it a great deal. I have been around for all of the big changes. I tried out all of the things. I have had the chance and the opportunity to play all of the vehicles, the game modes, and I've always found it to be a bit lacking in terms of game mode. Now the standard battle feature is probably still the best game mode that we have, but the other best game mode that we've gotten afterwards was Frontlines and Steel Hunter, and that is a bit sad because the Grand Battle game mode should be fun, but it isn't that much. The other game modes should be fun as well, like Encounter and Assault, but because of your very big reliance on your team, it makes it quite difficult. And I've learned that World Tanks players, like, no insult intended here with this statement, I'm not the very best player either, but World Tanks players are not very well keen of change and change of gameplay as well. That means that they're they have a bit of a problem when there's a new game mode and they don't want to adjust to it, and in the end, that means it's a very frustrating experience. Yeah, either way, 10 years, I started off with very weird videos, usually no commentary. I still have these, videos that are recorded with my phone, but I never actually uploaded them. I recorded these videos first with fraps, like the free version, and I was just playing around with certain tanks. I was a huge fan of the American vehicles back then. Some of my first videos were on the T-30 when it was still a tier 10. No, actually, no, at that point it was already a tier 9 tank destroyer. But I did own the T-30 when it was a tier 10. And I really enjoyed it back then. And I also enjoyed my T-34, which was stock. I'm not sure if there's any videos of my stock T-34, but that was hilarious when you had a T-34 with a 90mm gun, a stock T-29 turret, and it was slow. Slow as, as the T-95, like the mouse. And that tank was already pretty bad in a fully upgraded state, so I'm very thankful that they took it out and made it a premium at tier 8. That was one of the very first times they actually downgraded a tank from tier 9 to tier 8, which they eventually did start doing a lot more often. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. The M46 Patton was my big baby back then. I was super proud of having that tank. I was super proud of showing gameplays of my M46 Patton. And obviously back then, my channel, there were no plans. I just uploaded videos. Sometimes I would get a comment, sometimes I would get a like. But generally speaking, the very first 2-3 years, there was not a lot of movement. All the way to the year 2014, all of a sudden, some videos started picking up some pace. Generally speaking, though, I wasn't very good at answering comments. I didn't really care too much about all of the different comments I received. Not like today, I obviously read all of the comments. I'm also older now. I mean, I started this channel when I was like 14, 15. I just started my channel back then, and it actually was supposed to be a channel that also covers other things other than just world tanks. It was supposed to be a channel with two guys, a French friend of mine and me, wanted to have this channel together, and he uploaded like gameplays from Sleeping Dogs. I'm not sure if anyone has seen them, or like Black Ops 2 gameplays. They're still around on the channel, but obviously no one really cares about them because this channel has mainly been laid out as a World of Tanks channel. So you can see the game is going into the later stages where it becomes really interesting, because the enemy team has set up very, very nicely, very defensively, and now we have a problem. They have a HP advantage, and we're looking at a enemy that is hiding in the woods. What is also really cool is that my channel is actually older than Quickie Baby, so I might not have more viewers than him, I might not have more subscribers, but my channel is a year older. I think he started in 2013, somewhere along those lines. But I know he already streamed on Twitch in the year 2012, and he's been playing World of Tanks just like me since the open beta. And yeah, I mean, it's been quite a journey. Some years I wasn't as active, some years I didn't really care about as much about World Tanks, where I felt like the game was kind of done and dusted for me. I've seen everything, I've played everything, I've had a great time, and maybe it's time to also, take a step back and just say, you've had a great time, World of Tanks, don't take it too personally and leave. But then I got addicted. And this is not even like a joke, but then I got like kind of addicted to buying new premium tanks, and very dangerous thing, because in the year 2015-16 I remember that there was a shift in the policy from Wargaming, and that shift mainly entailed that they wanted to sell more vehicles, make more revenue, and unfortunately they have kept this course ever since, and the balance of the game has not been as great as it once was, and I guess we all know the reasons for that, and it's the company's greed. Now, I don't want to have too much negativity in this video, because it's not about wargaming. Partly it is. It's about World of Tanks, and it's about my relationship with that on YouTube. But I've enjoyed it a big deal the last 10 years. Even the last 2 years have been really, really cool, even though the game's health has not been as great. I've enjoyed a lot of things because I started playing differently. I started to adapt. These things always are interesting to me because I'm always learning how to play World of Tanks. I'm always learning how to be better at the game, what to do better. Sometimes it's a bit difficult because old school vehicles just no longer really work out in this game. Some tanks you barely can even take out anymore. But generally speaking, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy playing this game, and I still enjoy these matches that are super close, where you have, 4 versus 3 situation, and it all comes down to who has more skill in the end, who is better, or who has preserved their HP more. That Type 59 has saved his HP all the way to the later stages of the game, and that has really, really helped him out now, because he could just push me even though I'm an auto-reloader. And he took me out because I was going to be the danger man on the other's flank, and now he has won the flank, and that was a very good play by the Type 59. I didn't know that he was still full HP. I should have taken a look at the HP bar, because we've known the HP from the FV and the TVP 100, so in the end I should have deducted it from the Type 59 that he's still full HP, and I was out there on my own. I didn't expect Type 59 to be able to push. I expected I was going to be able to spot him, but it turns out he actually moved. As soon as I moved over to the new position, he moved. So he was very smart. He kept down low, and as soon as I popped up there, he was already on the ridgeline. So very good play by the Type 59. Impressive play right there. So now, best thing we can do is get a drop. Yeah, either way, the last 2 years, they have been great. I've enjoyed the content or talking with you guys. I've enjoyed that, my channel has picked up a little bit. Obviously, my big goal is to have 1,000 subscribers, and then after that, I have to have a new goal, right? Because goals are what drives us humans, and you have to have goals whenever you do something, and that's just the way it is. Now, personally, my biggest goal now is to get it a little bit into live streaming, because I do enjoy live streaming, and I do enjoy playing World Tanks. Why not just hit 2 flies with just how about why not hit 2 flies with 1 slap? I'm not sure if that is a saying, but either way, live streaming on Twitch, that's like the thing that I want to do, because I like to have my content on YouTube to be clean. So I'm still going to rather be live streaming on Twitch. So if you want to catch me live streaming eventually in the future, maybe I'm gonna start this weekend. Maybe I'm gonna start when I upload this video. I'm not entirely sure. I have other things right now to do as well, but I want to live stream, and I want to live stream on Twitch, and hopefully it's gonna be great. Not sure. Like, have a goal of 100 followers on Twitch. Like, you always have to have a goal. So I want to have a goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and after that maybe 1,500. I'm not sure. You always have to have a goal. I still want to do my reviews. I still want to do my talks, discussion, debates, and I would like to. I'm not sure if you guys are interested in a Q&A, because my channel has been around for 10 years now. There have been a lot of things that I have produced. There have been a lot of things that I do maybe regret a little bit, at least in terms of having produced certain things, because I've produced videos that were quite controversial, which have gotten a lot of views for my channel, like 4,000 views, and that's where the controversy actually started, because maybe it was a bit of a clickbaity title sometimes, or they did not agree with my content. And I have to be honest, it could be both, because in certain, oh boy, Type 59, yeah, it was going to be a loss. It was a very close game in the end, but that Type 59 came in clutch, ram kills the M4043, and yeah, he knocks out the the prototype 46, but you know, everything is nice. GG, nice try coming from the Centurion 1, who ram killed the IS-3 with 100 HP, which is hilarious, and died subsequently of it. But this was all a very positive kind of game for everyone, and it was a very close one. These are the games that we want to have in the game. So yeah, you know, 10 years of World Tanks. We don't know how much further it's going to go. I don't know where my future is with this channel. With 1,000 subscribers, I can finally get my $88 back from Wargaming, not Wargaming, from YouTube and Google. They still owe me that because I remember the AdSense that we had back in the days. Just by the way, if you ever get any ads at the moment, these are not from me. Like, I don't have the ads on because I'm not a partner. So if you have ads before I have 1,000 subscribers, they're coming from YouTube because they think the video is actually doing quite nice. So the people are going to be watching ads so that they get a little bit of a kickback. And it turns out I'm not getting anything. So just so you know, don't feel bad if you use ad block on my channel before I have 1,000 subscribers, because generally speaking, it's not me who is getting the ads. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been fun. It's been a good 10 years. I want to thank all of you guys who have been around once more. There are a couple of guys out there that I've been talking to for years now. I really appreciate all of the comments. I appreciate all of the support. I know I'm saying that, unfortunately, I'm not really liquid. I don't have a lot of money at the moment, but I would probably also do like a giveaway eventually if I do get my job, and if I earn a little bit of money with YouTube. You know what? The first $100, just do a little giveaway. I'm not even sure what you can get with $100 in World of Tanks nowadays. It's probably not a lot, but maybe even give something from a different game. You know, something that people will enjoy. No, I'm just kidding. It's been a blast. 10 years. Very crazy journey. A lot of people that I've talked to. A lot of positives. Not a lot of negatives, to be fair. I'm rather a positive person. And it's been very enjoyable. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'm probably going to do a 10-year anniversary live stream eventually, but I'll still have to set everything up. But yeah, expect that. It's probably coming on a weekend or something like that. So, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good one.